So, sold some more tar paper. Got a vet that, well, I don't know if he's Vietnam, but he's a vet. The older guy, and he likes to go out and drink coffee on his patio, but the roof's all ripped up from the storm. And so, a neighbor is going to help by putting the roof back on. Who is that? Who that is? He just waved at me. Somebody must know, I suppose. So, I decided to donate some of that roofing stuff to this vet so that that can get done and he doesn't have to spend a bunch of money and can continue to enjoy the rest of his life doing something he really likes to do, sit on his patio and drink coffee in the morning. God, that guy just rode right across in front of me. Did you see that bicycle? I tell you. They're like idiots. They don't look. Most of them here don't have lights and reflectors on their bikes. And man, I couldn't make it half a block back home to California without all that. So, my tire is in at the Destin Walmart. I just talked to them. The girl even knew the times of the trucks. Can you believe it's been like a week? Fort Walton Walmart's never come up with that tire. And I had called and gone there every day. Yeah, Destin get the very next day. So, it's been raining on and off today. It's starting again. Which it helps because it really cools it down because, man, it was like 90. Now it's down to 82. And I'm just wore out. My arm is killing me. I had to put my wrap on my arm because it's really bad this week. And I got acid on my other wrap last night, so I had to buy a new one. Because those leaking batteries and damaged batteries I bought at Walmart, my God, those were unreal. Looked like somebody took vice scraps and squished them. So I imagine they came from the factory like that. And the acid was leaking out the bottom of the package. And man, it was everywhere. I had touched my eye, and my knuckles were burning all night. Washed my hands off with mouthwash and water again. It really needs baking soda because it'll neutralize the acid. I thought, boy, this morning I'll wake up with bloody hands. My arm is killing me. I did 2 donations today, and second time I went, I had already unloaded because they make me stand like 30 minutes at the door before they'll bring me the tax paper, and it's so hot. When there's somebody like 6 foot from the door, they just keep on doing their little thing, and they don't come out there and see me. So I went ahead and started unloading, which takes a long time because I have like one arm that works and one arm that doesn't. And so when I finally got everything unloaded, then I went to the door and rang the bell a couple times, and then somebody else answered, and I said, oh, they closed early today. I'm like, stuff to get it out of the way. But anyway, I brought some freshly washed clothes and stuff too. I brought all the pants and shorts up today. And I gotta start moving that stuff out. All these storage is vacated. That one storage unit too that has all that ripping stuff in it that's left. It's almost done. Comes to get it. They're like, I'm on my way, I'll be there in an hour. And so I had some woman and she wanted it. I will be there at noon. And I said, well, just send a message when you're in town. Then she sent a couple more messages later. She sent a message, okay, where is it? And I told her the city. And then I told her, send a message when you get to Chile. And, same town, right? And then she sends back this flipping message that goes, is it the one at something? And I said, I believe it's the only one for about 35-mile radius. And it's the only one in that town. And then she's like, she comes back with this really nasty, big, long message. Oh, you're nasty, something, something. Keep your stinking old recliner. I don't care. Da, da, da. A whole bunch of crap. Just a mile of crap. So I blocked her. I can't babysit you, man. I don't have time to waste. I got all kinds of people messaging me. And these people just want me to carry on, carry on, carry on. This one character that's come down twice to get roofing stuff. He sent me probably 40 messages in a whole week. Just wore me out. And I was about to block him. But when he appeared, he was just the nicest gentleman in the world. And I thought, well, he's either really elderly or maybe very lonely, I don't know. But he was a nice looking guy, probably in his 50s. And he's very polite and very nice. I guess he's just kind of lonely, maybe. I don't know. But he was really excited to come back today, and he looked like a whole different dude than the dude who came the other day, but it was the same vehicle, so it had to be the same guy. And he was just sweet as pie. Like, how will I get to buy more stuff from you? I said, I list it when I do the auctions, but I don't do them all the time. I don't know if I'm going to do this next one. It's got 4 units, and I should do it. But oh my gosh, I'm still trying to deal with all this stuff I've got on all these units. A ton of money involved, but I'm going to have to donate a great deal of it because I don't have time to fool with it a lot. I'm going to keep some that I'm going to list online that are money-making parts, but I mean, I've spent gas and time and a lot of money on washing stuff, and oddly enough, a lot of it survived. these people, when they boondock in the storages, everything gets ruined. And I was very surprised that so much of this stuff was savable. But now in that one unit, in number one, a lot of stuff was in plastic containers, but the rest was never washed. It was like they just kept buying new clothes or something. Never got washed. And I found out they were actually in the unit for about 4 months. Or they'd been there for several years. The bad part is, there was a scrap ticket, which looked like the exact amount that came off the wall, because somebody had removed the metal wall and put sheetrock up. And I thought, really? I said, that beats all. Rent a storage unit and scrap the wall for money. And it was like a total of like a $50 scrap receipt. Little things. And the wall was the last one. I was like, really? I mean, it doesn't take, mental midget to figure out that that amount is pretty much equal to that wall. And they scrap it. Guy was like, how would they do that? And I'm like, cordless tools or plugging it outdoor electric. Easy. How would they get that wall apart? I said, it comes down in a piece. Just saw it up with a sawzall. No trouble. Take it out with one sheet. And what's really bad is I noticed on the other wall, like, it had loose screws, like they were getting ready to take the other wall down. And I was like, see, look at this. There's loose screws over here. It's like they were beginning to take the other wall down. Pretty funny. Like, why would they do that? And I'm like, well, because better insulation, I guess. And they're boondocking. I was hoping to slide through here without too much trouble, but maybe not. I wanted to get through before too much rain because I'm tired. I'll try to go get it put on tomorrow. Oh, wow. These tourists. Ick. Boy, there's a bunch of people over at high tide there. That's right. I had one person that wanted to retire, and the first stain they said was like that big long thing. Any rips, tears, stains, broken parts, does it work? Anything I should know about? And then, you sit and you think, and you go, really? It's free, So, should I tell them something like, well, this old guy used to sit in it. And sometimes he didn't wear diapers. I mean, what do you tell him? My cousin's friend was shot in it. It's pretty clean. I mean, the stuff people ask, it is free. There's all kinds of pictures. The description's there. And the condition. They request that you put the condition on there. And it's like brand new, good, fair, or crap. So you pick one. It's not hard. Ooh, that got flooded out today. Look at that. It's a little deep. Oh, I put some Demsel on my arm. Oh, looks like they must have had a wreck because there's cars everywhere. And people looking. Looky-loos, I guess. Look at the traffic coming from Destin to Bliss Island. Oh my. It's slammed. So I still can't get a hold of my employee that's like 88 years old. That's been in the hospital for low sodium. In the obituary section the last 3 days. So far he hasn't shown up there, but I'm pretty worried. So some of my friends got their problems figured out today. That's nice. I get these storages ended so that I can get my work done. I have so much work to photograph and list. If I can get a majority of that stock sold off, I save on storage room. Here comes an ambulance. Driving down the sideline. That's the best spot to go. Unless he's hauling in person. Oh no. No. Oh man. I wanted to go early so I could get some sleep. I feel like I didn't have any sleep last night. Tilt here.